Nice and overcast, keeping that sun out, which I'm sure the players will appreciate by later on in the day.
As we said, can we please get the team cards and managers for the next game? Thank you.
And we're back underway now with Otahuhu having first use of the ball. We're locked up at 4-4. And if you're just joining us, it's been a high-quality first half between these two teams. Both Fox Memorial teams last year. Of course, Otahuhu will play in the second division, Sharman Cup, this year. And are among the favourites to go back up under John Ackland. So Otahuhu now rucking it out towards the left. And it's a nice little dart there from, I think, Wesley Tauti. And now down towards the left, and the big fella's getting involved. Nice little carry there from Joshua Shanigan.
Depending how the day plays out too, Corey, I think, you know, if Hibiscus Raiders maintain the sort of level that they're doing over there on that far side, their game against Otahuhu, being a Sharman Cup sort of match, will be an interesting one for us to view as well. Back to the Mount Albert, running outside of their half now.
And a good defensive set there from Mount Albert, keeping Otahuhu at bay. And they'll start the second half with the advantage here and a good carry forward. A little hard to make out the numbers on this particular part of the field, so we will do our best to identify the players, but trust you're enjoying the coverage anyway. And a big thank you to the Auckland Rugby League for setting up this free live stream for people to watch if you're not able to get out to the Hibiscus Coast today. And a big thank you to our technical team, CTAS, as well, who have done a wonderful job for the last few years live streaming with the Auckland Rugby League. Now as we switch back to the action, and it's a nice little break from the number 4 for Mount Albert, Jordan Tour. Of course, both Jared and Jordan Tour in the team. Jared returning from a stint over in Australia. Jared in the past has played at the high levels, played a few games for the Auckland Vulcans, I think back in 2014, 2015. And is back to play for his club, so fantastic to see those boys back in this team. And good first up contact there, led by the number 3, Wesley. And a nice little carry there from the 12, Terry.
He's dropped it back on the inside.
Malufu. And a little bit of space now out here on the left. Interesting to see what they can do. A good eventual tackle from Mitchell Gemmell. Back towards the sticks now, and it's another carry from the 12, Malufu. And they are in. So Otahuhu on the board. That is the number 11, Atanasio Kyo, who scores. A good play from Otahuhu there. They didn't start this half the best, but were able to take advantage there of a gap out on the left. So Otahuhu will take the lead. So Otahuhu 8, Mount Albert 4, kick to come.
Do you need to do anything with that? Sorry about that. We're having a wee bit of a conversation in the background here as team cards are being brought to us as opposed to being taken to the nerve centre of the Hibiscus Coast Raiders, and that team card's going through. Ground announcement, just giving a wee bit of information to the public down here, and please come down and join us. You know, there's some fantastic day out. Bring the family down, there's heaps of room, and come and enjoy some wonderful sports safe. That's out on the full. I'll go back to restart. Sports safe ARL Nines, hosted at the Hibiscus Coast Raiders. So Mount Albert flicking the ball back into the halfway mark, getting ready to restart. We have one first settle up. Good tackle, offloads, shifting it to the left. No, they're going to keep it inside the ruck. 3 tackles on. He's held the ball, getting up for a quick play the ball, and he has. Dummy half's out, and they've managed to force an error there. Yeah, they're putting a bit of speed on, and here come Mount Albert again. No, staying inside the ruck.
Pressure really starting to come on now for Otahuhu. Mount Albert appear to be kicking it up a notch as they look to equalise midway through this second half at the SportSafe ARL 9. Some space down the right, and it's a nice cutout ball from Mark Graham, contained out on the right edge. Mount Albert will work it back towards the left. Slick hands by Marcus Fraser. Hands it off to the big fella.
And they've really got to do something here, Corey, you know, with the time clock and scoreboard. And they're shifting it around. Has he gone in on the corner there?
Yeah,
I think he has.
it looks like it's a try there to the number 2, Mitchell Gemmell. And again, it featured some nice touches from Mark Graham, who's been really impressive in this game, the big fella out on the edge. Mitchell Gemmell equalises for Mount Albert, so we're locked at 8 points all. Kick to come. Troy, we could be set for our first draw of the day.
And a big thank you to the Hibiscus Coast Raiders supplying the ball boys here today. The young fellas are running around having a great time. And then in amongst the games, they've been doing the big nines touch games themselves, and I think 3 of them already played in a grand final.
Yeah, it's great to see the kids enjoying themselves as well, and a big part of what this event is all about is having a bit of fun before the season starts. And nice to see plenty of families down here at Stanmore Bay as well. So and a big kudos to the Hibiscus Coast Raiders Club, who have done an excellent job of setting the fields up and running things today, Karen and the team. And we thank them for their input today as we get back underway. And it's a clumsy little play, and I think Mount Albert are going to come away with the ball here. Interesting to see what the referee tells us here, and they have. So there's an error from Mount Albert. From Otahuhu, sorry, and Mount Albert are going to have the chance to steal this game late. Mark Graham with the big juggle. Eventually the ball heads back out towards the big number 8, Tony Ulupel, as the clock ticks down. And now Mount Albert with numbers. Surely they're going to score, and looks like they will. Jordan Tua, has he managed to get the ball down just short? Back towards the middle of the park now. Mount Albert with the numbers. Otahuhu scrambling. Are they going to get there in time? Mount Albert have got numbers out towards the right. They sum it up well, and Mark Graham's going to go in. What a great try from Mount Albert. Up against it just a few minutes ago, they have wrestled momentum back, and now they take the lead, and that could be the game as we approach the final couple of minutes here at Stanmore Bay.
Yeah, no, it's a good try there out on the edge. I'll put that one down to the young Rory Rope-Hardy. He drew the player very, very well, and then offloaded and put the player into space, and away they've gone. So Mount Albert back with a lead on the score there. I think that takes us out to 12-8 with kick to come. And with the time on the clock, Corey, I'd say that unless there's a miracle, and we've seen some miracles in the games that we've called, Corey.
Indeed we
Unless
have.
there's a miracle here today in the next 4 or 5 minutes, this could be just leading to the Lions today against Otahuhu. And I think for Otahu's first game out under John Eklund, I think they've done pretty well. It's been a really good game of footy. Oh, another one. Okay. We're still talking. They've kicked off.
Back underway in Otahuhu. You would think this will be their only chance remaining in the game if they are going to equalise or snatch victory here. Now they work it out towards the middle of the park. Good carry from the number 2.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Mount Albert shore up their defence line.
And Otahuhu now, unsurprisingly, looking to stretch the ball, and it's a nice little break out wide by
He's let it go. Oh!
Ahuri. Tricky header. There's a penalty, so there's going to be some late drama here at Stanmore Bay, Troy, as Otahuhu threaten the late comeback. Not long left in this game at all, so Otahuhu head back towards the post with Connor Purcell, and it's a good carry from Purcell. Needs a quick play of the ball. Doesn't get it. Appeals for a penalty. Not coming. Isili Afimoy close to the line. We're waiting for confirmation. We may have the try here. And we have an equaliser. So, indeed, there is late drama here at Stanmore Bay.
This kick's going to mean a lot.
That's right. So, we're going to be a little bit to the left of the post. Not an easy kick by any stretch, Troy. You're going to back him in to get it?
If he's a right-footer kicker, yep, I reckon he'll nail it. It's got to be on his natural side. And as long as he's got his rhythm down, yeah, I'd boom. Oh, and I've just given him the kiss of death.
Veti Motu has pushed the kick under the post. Looked like it was probably on target, but nowhere near enough height on it. And that leaves us locked at 12-12. And as the siren goes in the background, that's all she wrote. And the game will end at 12-12. And Troy, to be fair, probably a fair result given the way both teams performed.
Absolutely. I think no one gets out of jail card on that one. You know, John coming away with the draw, be happy with that.